Hi, everyone. My name is Julia Flynn Werre, and I've been with APL Go since July of 2020, like July 25th, I think it was, of 2020. I'm a corporate director with APL Go, and I absolutely am what we call a product zealot. I love this product. I love talking about it. I love sharing about it. I love everything product related. This is going to be a really deep dive into our DNA drops, our rapid DNA drops. You're going to hear me call them drops, candy, and lozenges interchangeably. It's the same thing. There's not a different product or something like that. So I just want to set the stage right away, just so that you're aware. And we can go ahead and begin. I'm going to share my screen and share my sound. And let's make sure that we are good to go. Okay, we should be good. Okay, so this is our product presentation. And the first thing I want to do is give you a disclaimer that we are not going to be making any medical claims whatsoever today. We are not a drug. We are not providing any sort of solutions that are medical. We are not uh, a pharmaceutical. I'm making this clear because all the stories that are being shared here are our own stories and our own personal experiences. And I do want to set the stage a little bit more and go a little bit deeper onto the beginning of this journey that we're on right now, which is that we were in 2020. And if you remember correctly, during 2020, things were brutal. They were brutal, health wise, financially, it was just awful. And when my amazing friend came to me, when Tina Malsom came to me and said, "Hey, I have something for you to try," my first answer was, "Okay, is it gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan?" Because I have food allergies. And then I told her, she knows I have stone fruit allergies too, which are in every single one of our products. So what we learned was that our product is made from the DNA and phytonutrients of the ingredients themselves. I'm going to go into that a little bit, but I'm just setting the stage now. So there we were back in July, and within 2 months, I had such incredible dramatic changes. It wasn't even that long. I bet it was about, well, the first time I used Relax, it was remarkable, but within 2 months, there was a visual difference in me. And people were asking me what I was doing, what was going on. And that was through Zoom because we weren't in person. So as I take you through this, I am so hopeful that you're going to have the same results, and your family and your friends are going to have the same results that my family and friends have had, because this, my friends, is life changing and a real game changer. So maybe you're here because you heard there was a high tech health product, or you were sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. We know you have a lot of choices today. Thank you for joining us and being here with us. I want to congratulate you for taking the time to do a little more research on these amazing lozenges. I am so hopeful for you that you and your family and your friends will have the same experiences that my family and my friends and even my dogs have had amazing experiences here. In fact, with my dogs, I have four, they just hear the crinkle of the wrapper and they come a running, which is pretty common with a lot of us. We're not making any medical claims or guarantees. Every person has a different DNA, and we don't know how these products will benefit you. We are only sharing our personal stories. You've probably heard this before, but with pills today, more than 60% of the product itself becomes literal waste in septic tanks and sewage systems because it has to start in the digestive process. Which one would you choose when you're looking at this picture here? Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the majority of people would choose our drops, if you're familiar with them, because they're instantly gratifying. They taste good. They don't have a yucky smell. They're not gross, earthy pills that you have to swallow and wait for something to happen. And because of that, that is why we're here. So today, don't take my word for anything. Listen to the stories that other people are sharing with you. And I will tell you that what we have found is this amazing technology has just been something that we're all singing about. So are you curious yet? You curious why our products are so unique? Well, we own our own technology, we own our own formulations, as well as the factory where it's manufactured. So this isn't just another Me Too product that's made by some company and we slap a label on it. This is our product, our company, our formulations. Our drops are pretty special because they're super easy. Oh, they're super easy for you to absorb and go directly into your bloodstream. What happens is you put the lozenge into your mouth and you can put it under your tongue. It'll begin to dissolve and it'll go straight into the bloodstream, your body's bloodstream, bypassing the slow, sluggish digestive tract in your stomach. Okay. So what we have here is immediate absorption, and we have 100% absorption as well. Big deal for me and my family because we have a lot of autoimmune disease. And you know what? It's a big deal for every family because nutrition, getting good nutrition, is the challenge today. We have 18 different flavors. Each of them has their own benefit and they all work together really well also. They are a synergistic working tool as well. You can enjoy as many of these as you want, as often as you want together, separate, morning, noon, or night. They're suitable for everyone, little kids, senior citizens, um, moms, dads, grandparents, really absolutely anyone, even teenagers like these. And that's really what the miracle is. I also give them to my 4 dogs, like I mentioned, but I'm not alone. Linda gives them to her dog Honey, and Estelle Farley gives them to her amazing horse. But I know of lots of stories, and you might know of some too, where people are sharing these with their animals. Here's the thing: there's no placebo effect in the animal kingdom. Animals can't pretend to feel better. When they show improvement, you know that it's the real deal. And I have to laugh. These testimonials that are here, obviously, our dogs did not tell us how they felt. We wrote this out for them. We call our exclusive technology Accumulate SA. We use negative ions to boost the quality of our ingredients, which are already top notch and 100% organic, from herbs and spices to fruits and vegetables. And here I'm giving you the lowdown on absorption. So, absorption is the process of bringing or assimilating substances into our cells. We're direct to cell nutrition. Okay. And it goes into the tissue and the organs through osmosis. Digestion is the mechanical and chemical process to break up food into smaller or simpler parts to be absorbed and assimilated. So that's the difference. Huge difference, right? Difference between absorption and digestion, which is why we tell everybody, please don't chew these, just let them dissolve into your mouth. Now, what's interesting is there's lots and lots of DNA genetic variants as well that prevent people from absorbing things. I absolutely cannot absorb gluten or dairy. Well, I can absorb dairy, but I can't absorb casein. People who are lactose intolerant. People that have issues with foods, right? Like everybody knows somebody who's got that issue. Well, this product, because it's not going into the digestive tract, is the answer to their prayers. This is it. And all the parents, all the ones who have little kids that won't eat the broccoli, won't drink their milk, won't eat anything healthy, or just refuse to eat at all. I had a little sister who was like that. We used to call her a bird because she ate like a bird. This is the kind of product that can help those little ones. So this is really a terrific solution for a lot of families' issues, right? We call our exclusive technology Accumulate SA technology, okay? We use negative ions, which I'm going to explain in a second, to boost the quality of our ingredients, which are all top-notch and 100% organic, from herbs and spices to fruits and vegetables. Why? Well, in terms of your wellness, a little exposure can go a long way with negative ions. Negative ions make your body feel rejuvenated and recharged. Negative ions are essential to living properly. In terms of your wellness, a little exposure can go a really long way. Once they reach our bloodstream, negative ions are believed to produce chemical reactions, biochemical reactions that increase levels of the mood chemical serotonin, helping to alleviate depression, relieve stress, and boost energy. I'm about to give you a long list of wonderful health benefits. So sit back and listen while you look at that graphic there where I've shown you the difference between positive ions and negative ions. Because instinctively we hear the word positive and think good and negative and think bad. And in this particular case, it's the opposite. It's counterintuitive. So I want you to look at that graphic while I read off some of these health benefits. Better sleeping, easier breathing, faster recovery from illness, less severity and frequency of colds and flu, enhanced oxygen intake, increased energy, better concentration and learning, stress relief, improved vascular system, removal of airborne pollutants, including passive smoke, general health and well-being, immune system recovery, reduction in allergy and eczema, assisting with chronic fatigue. Imagine that. So, where do negative ions come from? Every one of us has probably been like on a mountain or to the beach or by a waterfall or in the rain or in a rainstorm or seen lightning crashing. That's where negative ions come from in nature. These are made in nature. Have you ever stood at the edge of a beach and thought, man, I sure wish I could bottle the way I feel right now? Guess what? We figured out a way to bottle what you feel right then. So now we're going to say what this is not. So our product is not a diet. It is not a workout. It's not a shake. It's not a meal plan. It's not a monthly regimen of certain specific things. It's not a drug. It's not a medication. There are no drugs. Gluten-free, dairy-free, allergen-free, pesticide-free, non-GMO, kosher, halal, non-habit forming. Woohoo! And did you know that APL Go lozenge drops contain less than a gram of natural sugar from organic molasses and beetroots? It's absolutely amazing what these products have. In fact, the benefits of molasses are pretty intense. Blackstrap molasses contains more iron than eggs, more calcium than milk, more potassium than any other food, and provides 18 amino acids. So remember when your great grandmother was making food and she was using molasses to sweeten the cookies or sweeten the sauces, it was so good for your body. And we all know that nowadays beetroot is just everywhere. People are talking about it in terms of nitric oxide. So it increases stamina. Beetroot and its juice help your heart and lungs work better during exercise. Nitric oxide from beets increase blood flow to your muscles. Some athletes eat beetroot or drink beet juice when exercising to improve their performance. Wow. Here's the cool thing about all of this. When you're talking about your body's health, and this is just one ingredient in all of our products, regardless of the product, look at all of those benefits. In every single one of our products, we have negative ions because of how our product is made, and we have beetroot and molasses because of how our product is made. So again, we are making no medical claims or guarantees. Every person has different DNA, and we don't know how it's going to benefit you. We're only sharing our own personal stories here today. The first collection I'm going to cover is our Crowning Glory, the Elite Collection. In every box, you're going to get 30 drops, lozenges, candies. You're going to get 30. And those are 80 wholesale, 100 retail. In this graphic right here, you can see all of the collection, all 5, but I'm going to go into each one. First up, we have Air. Air is passion fruit flavor and is for deep breathing. It really helps you to take in a deeper breath. It actually helps to make you stronger, your immunity stronger, and boost that response. It includes vitamin C, D3, and zinc citrate, which is one of the few products that we have that have actual vitamins inside of them. They actually contain real vitamins, okay? This was a new product. This was introduced last year. This product has 11 different ingredients in it, and I'm going to highlight a couple of these ingredients for you. If you would like to see a full listing of all of the ingredients from all of our products, I know you probably know where to go to find that, and at the end we'll cover it again, but there's a full listing of all of the ingredients and a little bit of information about each right on the customer facing website of the person who invited you here today. So we have 11 ingredients in this product: Maca peruviana poppy, African white aloe, Rosa majalis, goji berry, Amla Indian gooseberry, cranberry, lemon, black currant, vitamins C and D3, as well as zinc citrate. So black currant is so flavorful and delicious, but it's a really potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant and antimicrobial. This is a product that is actually going to go right to the heart of the matter, the meat of the matter of where you need some support. So this is a product that you're going to definitely want to enjoy and take in and enjoy the flavor in some of these products that we have as well. This is a product that you can get additional information about on PubMed, or you could also go to some of the other sites. Now, remember what I said, these are the DNA and phytonutrients. So there's no berry juice, there's no skin of the berry or leaf or anything like that. If someone has a berry allergy, they're not going to have any issues, okay? Next up is Maca peruviana. Now, for over 2,000 years, natives from the Andes in South America have been using maca, right? And maca, you might have seen maca at some drink stores, where you can get a shake or you can get a drink and they'll mix it into a tea or they'll mix it into a shake. How about white aloe? We all know about white aloe, I would think, for like if you have a burn. But when you ingest aloe into your body, you're actually healing from the inside out, and it is an antioxidant and has antiviral properties as well. This is an amazing product from the inside out. Now, I wasn't familiar with Rosa majalis before yesterday, but those are rose hips. That's actually just the little pod, the rose hip, and there's so much vitamin C in them. And it's just a beautiful flower. It's a seed capsule of the rose flower, but there's so much nutrition inside of that for your body, for air. And then, of course, goji berries. Now, I remember goji berries from years and years and years ago, people talking about what a powerful antioxidant that is for your body and how much that can really support you. Now we're going to hear somebody talk about air.
My name is Marianne Pageon, and I joined this company not quite a year ago, but almost. It's getting there. And the very first day that my product arrived, I tried a wonderful product called ALT, which I think saved my life. So up until ALT entered my life, I had been taking a terrible over-the-counter product that it helped me, but it really wasn't good for my liver or anything else in my body, really. And it ended in the word drill. So we're not going to say what it is, but there you go. So I tried ALT, and also I combined it with air because I have a tendency to get bronchitis and just have very sensitive lungs anyways. And so I combined the ALT with the air and I had just come down with some sort of a cold or something, and there was a sore throat. I couldn't believe the results. In less than 24 hours, I felt at least 70% better. And by the next day, all my symptoms were gone. And I thought, okay, this is magical. Everybody needs to hear about this.
I love it when Marianne shares that. I know she talked about ALT too. She later goes on in that testimonial to share that she also incorporated SLD slide. But I really wanted you to hear about how effective and fast that was for air. It's just blowing my mind what it can do for you. Now, Brain is a really amazing product. Brain is specifically for cognitive clarity, for learning, for thinking, for managing mental stress, alertness, focus, and memory. It also is really amazing because it's a nootropic. It's actually breaking the blood-brain barrier and going right to the meat of the matter. Now, I've heard so many stories about people who have used Brain from very small children to very elderly people, and it's just everybody in between. So it was tough for me to pick out a couple stories to share with you today because Brain has so many benefits for people. Here are some of the ingredients, and there are 14 ingredients in this product. 14 ingredients. Think about if you went to GNC and tried to buy a product that had 14 ingredients. You'd have to buy probably 14 separate bottles, right? 14 separate things. Green tea. Green tea is included in here. It suppresses brain aging by reducing anxiety while improving memory and brain function. Wow. Wow. Your brain is actually going to be younger? That's amazing. Magnolia vine. That is specifically for inflammation in the brain. It also increases brain function, memory, and work efficiency. So you're going to get more done. You know what a great situation for brain is, if you think about it? Somebody who's doing their taxes, taking a test, maybe driving long distances, and they want to really focus on the road. They want to really focus on their test answers. They really want to focus on doing their taxes. Those are things where you're really focusing intensely, or when you're giving a presentation like today. How about asparagus? I love asparagus. I love fresh asparagus, but I never thought of it as an ingredient in a supplement. It's rich in vitamins and minerals, and it's traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, as a tonic for clearing heat in the body. That's pretty interesting because when I was in acupuncture, I was learning all about clearing heat and clearing cold. It was very interesting. So asparagus is actually going to clear heat from your body. And it also contains coffee. So green tea and coffee, but no what? No caffeine, because that's a drug. So you already know that caffeine is a pick-me-up, but the consumption of coffee can also help with cognitive decline, Parkinson's, stroke, Alzheimer's. Do you know anybody who suffers from those things? Because brain is really going to be beneficial to those people. And then water hyssop. It's an antioxidant. It supports brain function, memory enhancing effects, and it can improve and enhance cognitive performance while you age. And those are just a couple of the ingredients in this amazing product, which it tastes like a cafe caramel flavor. It's very, very delicious.
Product, which I'm all out of until I get my new supply, which is Relax, has changed my mother's life. And on starting on one brain, one a day, within days, 4 days, to my shock, she started speaking very clear, distinct words and adding more and more to her little arsenal of words. And on the 10th and 11th little sentences of question asking and answering, that's continued. Every once in a while she goes in a dip and she goes back to sort of the babble, and I go, I wonder if that's all that's going to be. And then she stuns me with another product, which I always, to my shock, she started speaking very clear, distinct words and adding more and more to her little arsenal of words. And on the 10th and 11th little sentences of question asking and answering, that's continued. Every once in a while she goes in a dip and she goes back to sort of the babble, and I go, I wonder if that's all that's going to be. And then she stuns me with another new thing. And that's how the brain does, right? It will continue to connect and stuff.
I love that. You can hear her mom in the background, right? Her mom was nonverbal. We're talking about someone who is fully nonverbal, being able to speak again. I just can't even imagine how exciting that is for her family to get her mom's voice back, to get her mom to be able to speak again.
Hi, I'm Ariana. I'm grade 4. This morning, I took 2 BRMs, and I noticed that when I did, I could focus on my studies. And I got perfect on my 2 seat works. BRM really works for me. Thank you, APL Go.
Imagine being in 4th grade and getting 100, getting A's on your seat work. This is a big deal for a little kid, right? And this young lady has had amazing results because of this product. She's in 4th grade, but it is safe. You know, it is one of those things that's safe and helps you focus and really get your work done. So then we have beauty. Take a look at this gorgeous woman that's on the screen right now. This is Olga. She is the wife of the owner of our company. She is also an owner of the company. She holds many degrees. She is also behind a lot of our marketing, but she is fully behind all of our skincare and this beauty product. So beauty isn't just about collagen, okay? And it isn't just about elasticity and things like that. This particular product does collagen production, boosts elasticity of your skin. It's for scalp health and hair vitality. You will see some pictures of women who are just aging backward. It's incredible. Absolutely amazing. And you feel beautiful from the inside out when you're using this product because it is going to work on your body from head to toe. My skin personally has gotten so much bouncier. When I turned about 52, I was noticing my skin was starting to feel thin, and this really helped that. And this is actually Olga. This is her. This is not a model. This product has how many ingredients? Can you see the screen right now? Can you see how many ingredients this product contains? 20 ingredients. Wow. First, dandelion root. Have to tell you, I just never thought of dandelion as something in a supplement, but dandelion is a liver tonic and it actually helps to increase bile production, which is going to help with cell turnover. Strawberry. Now, the product itself tastes like strawberry, it tastes like wild strawberry. It is so delicious. But this is one of those things that helps against UV radiation. So everything you need right there in the strawberry. And then meadow sweet. Now, I've seen these flowers ever since I was a little girl, but I did not know that they were actually an herb that could help you. They're queen of the meadow, and people use them in teas and extracts, but they're powerful antioxidants to fight cell and tissue damage and has an anti-inflammatory effect for your skin. That makes a big difference because this is all about skin. This is all about collagen here. We even have a graphic, which I can share with you at another time, which shows how both brain and beauty contain remarkable and overlapping collagen producing and collagen building ingredients. The chamomile flower is in this. It's a medicinal herb. It helps to make you calmer. It helps to keep things more balanced in your body. It also can help you to go to sleep, but it's also a mild astringent, antioxidant, healing agent, and anti-inflammatory. Um, this is something that absolutely 100% has been a game changer for me. I take this with RLX, our sleep product, and I call it Sleeping Beauty because it helps me to go to sleep every night and wake up feeling amazing. Rowan berry, another one that I've seen these little rowan berries for years and never knew that they were something good for you. They have polyphenols and uh, carotenoids and organic acids. They're rich in antioxidants and prevent premature aging while boosting cell regeneration. Those are just 5 out of 20 of the ingredients. During this entire presentation, I'm going to try to talk about every single ingredient that we have in the entire lineup so that I won't be duplicating them. Hopefully that'll take place. Hopefully you'll get to see everything.
My name is Linda McBee, and today I want to tell you about this little beauty. Yes, my name is Linda McBee, and today I want to tell you about this little beauty. Yes, I have had thinning hair the last couple years, and I had tried many different products to give it some body, shampoos, whatnots, to no avail. And this product, yes, it's called Beauty too, has changed my life and given my body, my hair volume, but I've literally in the last week or two have had 2 beauticians want to touch my hair because my hair is so soft. And when you have gray hair, it can be really coarse. So this product has created that sheen and softness that I was looking for.
We'll try to get a better copy of that testimonial from Linda. She's here on the call today, and you can see her gorgeous snow white hair. It's just beautiful. People do stop her wherever we go and ask her about her hair. Next up is Happy. Happy is another new product that was introduced in 2023. And I will tell you, this was one of those products where people were like, wow, will this have a drug in it? No, it does have hemp seed extract, but there is no THC. We are fully drug free. It focuses on depression, focus, and happiness. Just to share a little short story with you about my experience with Happy. It's the only product I've ever used that can naturally get rid of my migraine. And this product helped my husband, who was so addicted to nicotine at 3 packs of cigarettes a day, and he is not smoking cigarettes or vaping anymore. And that for me is like a godsend. I'm so grateful for this product. They don't specifically talk about that, but one of the ingredients, which I'll share in a minute, has benefits with addiction. So hemp seeds are rich in magnesium, amino acids, and B vitamins, and they makes them good for minimizing symptoms of stress and for balancing your mood, right? But this also contains devil's claw. So devil's claw or harpagophytum is useful in relaxation of tense muscles and aids in overall relaxation. But that's the product. When I did some research on devil's claw, which I highly recommend that you do, check it out, has been beneficial to people who have addiction, to fight addiction. So that's really an amazing product. I would definitely encourage you to do some research if you know someone who smokes or something like that. Passion flower is also in this product. It reduces anxiety and improves sleep. This is definitely one of those things that if you know someone, especially after the pandemic, who is suffering from anxiety. We know a lot of people who are. It tastes like green tea. It's kind of like that flavor that you would get if you walked into an exclusive spa, and that feeling that you get, or yoga in a box. I mean, it just feels so good when you ingest this. It also contains banana, which I think is really interesting. Banana is a good source of what? Tryptophan. I didn't know that. I guess we didn't want to have it contain turkey, because when I think tryptophan, I think turkey. But this helps your body to produce 5-HTP, and that's the compound necessary for production of serotonin and dopamine in the brain. So if you want to feel good, go have a banana. I guess we've never seen a depressed monkey, right? Is that what that comes down to? I'm just kidding. I'm just making sure y'all are listening. Then we also have sea buckthorn. Now, sea buckthorn is a beautiful peachy orange shade and is filled with vitamins and healthy fats that promote brain health and mental clarity. So this is helping you to think more clearly, reduce your stress, boost your energy. It also can help you boost your metabolism, which is amazing and good. This one also supports menstrual cramps, menstrual symptoms. For women who are still menstruating, this is one of those products that would really be beneficial for the anxiety and the stress related there as well. So really good one to have in your arsenal.
These drops make alcohol taste horrible. I will have to stop drinking if this continues. I feel so balanced and joy-filled, better than I have in a long time. As a teenager and young adult, Rule competed in extreme dirt bike jumping and performing. He has used alcohol consistently for self-medication and social identity. He also has all the symptoms of concussion syndrome, having to work very diligently to keep his self-identity and not be deeply depressed. He says he is blessed and living a happier life.
This was one of the very first people to try the product. And when I say very first people, I mean like before it was available in the United States, Rule was able to try the product and has significant benefits for that. Okay, you guys have heard us talk a lot about PFT. PFT is your belly fat fighter. And I'm telling you, it is one of those products that we were just clamoring for this. It's a belly fat fighter, a visceral fat fighter, but we had no idea of all of the other amazing benefits. I didn't know it was going to have all of the vitamin Bs in it, which is just amazing on its own. Even if they didn't tell me it was a visceral fat fighter, I would want it for the vitamin B, because that's what keeps you feeling so good and keeps you going. The ingredients in this product are just incredible. Now, the results that we've had from this product are pretty much focused around measurements, around your body's actual size. Not as much for me personally around weight as it was around inches. My husband, on the other hand, he lost 18 pounds in 28 days. I lost several inches. I think it was over 6 inches or something like that total in 28 days. Let's go through the 17, that's right, 17 ingredients, including 4 vitamins: ginger root, psyllium, flaxseed, aloe vera, Garcinia cambogia, moringa leaves, turmeric, tomato, B2, B6, B3, brown algae, also called fucoidan, beetroot, barley seeds, cayenne pepper, B1, and chromium picolinate. So chromium picolinate is one of those things that really helps you with your desire to eat sweets. So it's going to cut down on your cravings. That's what it's really designed to do, is help with that. That's what chromium does. You probably know of somebody who does bodybuilding or does like weightlifting or does a lot of avid working out, talks about chromium picolinate. It is a very exclusive, I'm just going to use that word, exclusive ingredient. It's an ingredient that people absolutely love and buy it by itself. That's definitely one that having it as an ingredient in this formulation is so powerful. That is Garcinia cambogia. Now that's going to be in a lot of different ingredients that we have, a lot of different formulations, excuse me, that we have, but it prolongs the feeling of satiety. So you feel satisfied. It normalizes your blood sugar levels. It reduces hunger in your body. So now you have something to fight cravings, fight the emotional eating and chromium picolinate, and something that's going to reduce your hunger with Garcinia cambogia. Put in the dietary fiber of brown algae fucoidan, increase your sense of satiety again, and then also it enhances intestinal peristalsis and gastrointestinal tract motility. So it's helping your guts and your system to move more effectively in your body. Moringa leaves. Now, I actually was introduced to moringa as a tea. People used to always talk about moringa leaf tea because it accelerates metabolism. It results in more effective and efficient and faster nutrient absorption. More fat is burned because of that ingredient. How cool is that? And then psyllium. It helps to neutralize excess fluid in the body, which is sometimes what happens when you have swelling and things like that in your body, and you want to get rid of some of that water weight. It's really good for people who live a more sedentary lifestyle. That's what psyllium does. But you should definitely read up on even more of these ingredients, like, for instance, cayenne pepper, which is known to definitely help with weight loss, or the flax seeds, or the fact that the aloe vera can go into your body and help and move things along so that you're actually more effective. Turmeric, which is fighting inflammation in your body. All of these things wrapped together to help you to be burning belly fat.
This is Kristen out of Colorado, and I have been on PFT for just 2 weeks now, and I am just in shock. I'm in total disbelief at what this has done for me. My fat mass has gone down more than 3 pounds. My body fat percentage has gone down more than 2%, and my visceral fat has gone down 2 units. So for me, this has been just incredible, and I think why it's worked for me, kind of like what Tina said, is that I really didn't have to change anything else. If I'm being honest with you guys, I've been eating worse at some points because I just spent 3 days in Vegas, but I still got results. So I've changed nothing else, and it's tasty and just so easy to complement, my lifestyle.
Wow. I think Kristen really sums it up. And I know that Kristen also used the metabolic reset kit previous to using PFT, or at least some of the ingredients in that kit if she didn't use the whole kit. So that is really powerful for results. That is one of those things that's really going to get you what you want and get your friends what they're looking for. Give them the hope. So before I go too much further, because we're going to go into the premium collection in just a second, I do want to take a look at some of the questions and see if there's anything I might be able to answer right now before we go too much farther. And see, at the end, yes, we will open up at the end for questions. How do I give it to animals? That's a great question. There are a couple different ways that I've heard people do this. And what I do for my dogs is I either melt it down in a very small amount of water and use an oral syringe, or I do let them lick it. I'll hold it. They're little dogs, but big dogs and horses, it would be very difficult. I know a lot of people do let their dogs eat them and ingest them and go into the digestive tract, so they won't get the full benefit of it being fully absorbed into the bloodstream because it's going into the digestive tract, but they are getting benefits. And I definitely notice an immediate result there. I also know of people who toss it right into their dog's water bowl, or when they melt down the drops, they put it right into their food. So that's been really that's been really, really good. There is no caffeine. Heather, there is no drug. There are no drugs in any of our products. There's no caffeine. Caffeine's a drug. No caffeine. There's no THC, not at all. Help with memory. Yeah. So BRN helps with memory. For sure. And that is definitely something that people are looking at. Sarah says she's taking her happy now, which I think is awesome. And I hope you guys are all taking your happy and you're taking your brain. That would be something really good. And I'm glad we had the questions and I'm glad that that's going on. I will try to answer more questions as we go, just to make it a little bit easier as we process through all of this wonderful, amazing information. And if someone reminds me at the end, I will even show you that graphic where it's the Venn diagram of the BRN and the BTY ingredients that are collagen producing and collagen building, because a lot of people love that. A lot of people enjoy knowing about the collagen. So I'll definitely do that. Okay, next up, we are moving into our premium collection. There are 5 products.
This is Kristen out of Colorado, and I have been on PFT for just 2 weeks now. And
Kristen was very excited. We're going to go on to the premium collection and talk about that. There are 5 products in the premium collection, including the fan favorite MLS. See the little heart at the bottom there and the little green thing there. There are 30 servings in a box. There are 60, it is $60 wholesale, 75 retail. We're going to go through all of these products and explain each one of them so that you can see what they're about. And again, I want to remind you of our disclaimer. We're not making any medical claims here or any guarantees. Every person has different DNA and we don't know how it will benefit you. We only know that we are sharing our own personal stories and experiences. First up is ALT, A-L-T. And if you were here at the beginning, you also heard Marianne talking about, when she was talking about air, she was also talking about ALT. It helps to support breathing. This is one of those products that if you're feeling the sniffles, if you have seasonal allergies, you might really enjoy this. I started using this instead of taking my 4 Zyrtec a day. I no longer have to take Zyrtec. I can take some ALT, and I don't even have to take ALT every day during the springtime, which is amazing, where I was having to take 4 of the cold pill of the allergy pills every single day. I don't have to do that here. It supports normal breathing, natural defenses against environmental irritants and airborne particles, allergy and asthma. This is something that boosts your vitality. You are going to feel so good. It tastes delicious. This is one that I just love, the flavor of black currant. 10 ingredients in this product. Really a lot of different fantastic ingredients. One that's very special is mangosteen. So that one has compounds called xanthones, which are found in mangosteen. And if you go back and check out the Behind the Science with Mary Esther Gilbert, all about ALT. There's one that's a singular video all about ALT. She goes into a lot of detail specifically on mangosteen and all of the profound benefits of that one specific ingredient. Also contains eucalyptus. Now, I love the smell of eucalyptus. This product doesn't smell like eucalyptus, by the way. It tastes like a berry flavor, like black currant. But do you remember, maybe when you were a kid, like Vicks Vapo Rub? There's eucalyptus in Vicks Vapo Rub. So you might remember that smell and remember how that worked. Well, this is something that is like, it says eucalyptus is commonly used in over-the-counter chest rubs to help manage cough and congestion. So it's kind of an expectorant or keeping that at bay. You know the smell when you're around it, but there's no smell of this in here. And it really, I guess that must be what it is doing to control the cough. Astragalus has also been used in TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, for centuries and helps to reduce seasonal respiratory symptoms. Beautiful little plant, beautiful little flower. Next up is skullcap, and that's also used in traditional Chinese medicine to treat sinus symptoms. So you have the cough, the breathing, the sinus, right? The inflammation, all of that in this product. So I've known people who've had a cold or had allergy symptoms, and both of them have had benefit from ALT. Then there's licorice. Now, there is no actual licorice. It is the DNA and phytonutrients of that ingredient. So there's no actual licorice in this product again. But it is used through Europe, Asia, and the Middle East as a flavoring. Of course, we've all, seen black licorice or whatever. But it's also for upper respiratory function. In fact, I remember years ago, there was a tea on the market specifically for easy breathing, and it was licorice tea, and that was all it was. But this product has all of those ingredients wrapped together. So wouldn't this be the perfect thing to keep in your medicine chest, just in case you get the sniffles or a light cough, or you're outside and there's a lot of pollen or there's a lot of airborne irritants. Remember when we had the wildfires and we had a lot of airborne irritants there? This is a product for that.
I sometimes I have difficulty breathing, and I don't really know the reason. But when I take the alt, it seems to clear up my whatever it is that's blocking me from breathing properly, and I feel the air go straight down to my lungs. So I'm very pleased.
When you can't breathe clearly and you're able to breathe because of a product, isn't that the thing that we're all absolutely looking for? So on here, I also have two stationary testimonials. One is for Estelle Farley and her horse. I love what Alt does for our horse. My daughter's horse just got diagnosed with allergies. Reluctant to give him steroids at 3 years old, I tried Alt. He started with the cold-like symptoms and a gloopy nose, so we tried the Alt. We dissolved 2 lozenges in water and syringed into his mouth. The symptoms cleared up overnight. A day or so later, it started to show again, so another 2 were given. He is now clear, clean nose, breathing has improved, and now we just give him 1 a day just in case. We love it. Wow. Now remember, horses can't tell you they feel better, can they? You can either see it or you can't. Here's one from Honey. Honey, our German Shepherd Beagle mix. When you're the sidekick for your daddy who does work around chemicals and dust, you can't let allergies stop you. Alt to the rescue. Pets don't lie about how they feel. It's written all over their face. So even dogs can tell you that they feel better because of the product, right? Next up, we have HPR. Okay, HPR is by far my absolute favorite flavor. It's maybe more favorite than the grape one. It's peach. So I love the flavor of peach, but I'm extremely allergic to peaches. I mean, I cannot have peaches. So for me, this is a treat. This is it for normal liver detox and cleansing, elimination, constipation, liver and organ function, bloating. But I don't have a gallbladder anymore. And if you know somebody who doesn't have a gallbladder, they are going to love this product, because without a gallbladder, we have trouble with anything fatty. Even if we don't think it's fatty, even if we don't even realize it, this helps with that. Or if you know somebody who is a smoker or drank alcohol or took medications of any kind, that builds up in your liver and you want to clean out your liver. And what better than something that tastes so yummy like peach? It really works against toxic chemicals and free radicals. I have seen this work very, very quickly. This is one piece of the 2-piece kit, which is called our Gentle Detox. So if you've seen the Gentle Detox, it's MLS and it's HPR. So HPR is specifically for liver. And I would say for people who also don't have a gallbladder or who have gallbladder issues, it's been really, really beneficial. There are 7 ingredients in this product. Okay, the 7 ingredients that are in here are artichoke, dandelion and milk thistle, turmeric, peach, avocado, and raisin. Turmeric is, of course, for detoxifying the liver. It's also an anti-inflammatory. It is a powerful ingredient in lots of different cooking. It's an ingredient as a spice, right? Like you've seen turmeric, you've heard of turmeric, but as an actual benefit to your body, you see it all the time. And you might hear of it referred to as curcumin as well. It helps the body to detoxify by helping the liver to modify, inactivate, and eliminate toxins, and may even help prevent liver damage. Peach is a diuretic that helps to flush out toxins. It's rich in antioxidants that can detoxify the liver. Raisins, love raisins, can't give those to dogs for sure, is proven to have liver protective, regenerative, and antioxidant properties for your liver. That's important. Artichoke leaf, bile producing and diuretic effects, making it beneficial for cleansing and detoxification. And then avocado helps to improve liver function. You know what's interesting is all of those foods are just delicious to me. I love every one of them. I think they're all amazing, but 3 of them are on my allergy list. So for me, this product is instrumental in keeping me healthy, isn't it? Because I can't have them as foods, so I can have them as nutritional supplements. So think of that when you're thinking about family members and friends, because they might be hopeful that one day there's a way for them to get those things that they can't have otherwise, and this could be the solution for them. Tina Malsum, I love this. I can't say enough about this amazing product. 7 days in Vegas and 10 days on a cruise. Lots of food and alcohol and not one single hangover. HPR is the hangover cure or remedy or solution or whatever you want to call it for Tina, right? That's what she's saying for Tina. Remember, I'm not making any medical claims here. I'm not making any claims for you, but I will say my husband and Tina agree a lot about this. These are the 2 products that Tina and my husband absolutely both love. In the past, I would have restrained or put limits on myself so as not to have a pounding headache the next morning. Not anymore, thanks to HPR. Absolutely awesome.
My husband has suffered from psoriasis for years and has tried every cream imaginable. Nothing worked out. For the past few months, he has been taking G, R, W, and H, P, R, and has had great results.
Look at the difference in those photos. Can you see the difference there? It's a visual. You got to take a look at the screen. That first picture that he has the psoriasis, and then the bottom ones. Pictures speak louder than words, right? Now, HRT.
My husband has suffered from psoriasis for years.
HRT is a really cool product too. I'll tell you, I thought with HRT, a lot of people would tell me it's for heart, it's for blood pressure, it's for vascular and circulatory systems. I thought a lot of people would say, oh, this is one that you've got to wait a couple of months to see a benefit. But more and more I talk to people and they tell me really great stories. One of the ladies that is friends with me, she definitely has circulation issues. She told me that she was even punctured by a fish hook when she was fishing and didn't in her fingertip and didn't bleed because her circulation was so poor. And she started using HRT, and this was the one product she absolutely must have on hand because this is the thing that helps her with her circulation. And stories like that really give you hope. I mean, they really make you feel like you're instrumental in helping someone, but at the same time, you want to make sure you get to more people so that more people can feel better and the people that you love can feel better. Like my husband who had a heart attack at age 42. This is a product that he needs every single day. It builds protections into the heart for a healthy heart and for arterial circulation, high blood pressure. This is just a delicious tasting product, and it's kind of that Valentine's Day product. It tastes like raspberry. It contains hawthorn flower, pomegranate, raspberry, white mistletoe, wild strawberry, grape seed extract. Just beautiful. I think this is one of the prettier pictures here too. So hawthorn flower helps to protect against heart disease and helps to control blood pressure and high cholesterol. Pomegranate seeds are believed to boost heart health and possibly due to its high concentration of antioxidants. I remember when I was a kid learning about the Greek and Roman gods, and they used to talk about how pomegranate is the fruit of the gods. Now we know why, right? Like it was heart healthy. Raspberry is an excellent source of potassium, which helps with healthy blood pressure. So if potassium is also helpful, you might want to also tell your friends to eat some raspberries this summer, right? But white mistletoe leaf, not just for kissing under the mistletoe, it strengthens the heart and improves circulation. And then grape seed helps to reduce blood pressure in lots of studies. And, you know, grape seed has so many benefits, antioxidant properties and benefits. And so does the skin grapes, the skin from the grapes. I think it's high in resveratrol is the word that I'm trying to think of, but somebody can correct me if I'm wrong about that. But this is something to really think about in terms of the people in your life that you want to give them some heart health. And February is Heart Month and Heart Health Month, and this is one of those things that you just want everyone to feel better. This is one of these products that has ingredients that can really support good heart health. So I love sharing HRT for that reason. Now, again, this is a slide you're going to have to take a look at and take a look at and read. This actually is Miles Wilkes, and what he says is in October 2022, I had high cholesterol and started taking heart one time daily in the beginning of December. My numbers have improved by 10 points in a month and a half. And at the bottom there, you can see the doctor's information, that report. I will tell you, I didn't put this in here, but I do want to share with you that there are several people who have come to us with similar stories, similar information. Again, everyone's body is different. This is not to say that this is going to be what happens in your body. I don't want to make any claims whatsoever. But when you read a story like that, it does give you hope, doesn't it? Makes you feel positive. It makes you feel like this could benefit someone that I care about who has need for this. Now, ice, if you'll notice right here at the top, I've put the little green graphic here. Ice is one of the 3 products that is contained in our green sample folder, our sample packs. So there will be 2 more products you'll see as we go through the slide presentation that are contained in that. Ice is a cool mint flavor. It's not as minty, I would say, as toothpaste or a peppermint patty maybe, but it's definitely like a buttermint mint flavor. It's delicious. It helps with normal digestion, heartburn, upset stomach, elimination and bowel movements, and to mobilize healthy immune defenses. So this one right here is a great, big, kind of a lot of different things helping all at one time. It's balancing the body's inner environment, calming occasional discomfort, tummy pains, indigestion, heartburn, and really one of those that a lot of people like to keep in their glove compartment for when they go out to dinner. You know what I mean? This is one you keep in your purse, and when you have a friend at a meal that you're having lunch or dinner with them, and they complain of indigestion, this might be a good way to share with them so that they can see the benefits. This product has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ingredients, and I'm highlighting 4 here for you. Licorice, again, remember this is not actual the stick or the twig or whatever. It's the DNA and phytonutrients of the licorice root, and it relieves symptoms of indigestion, including upset stomach and heartburn. That's what licorice is known for. Aloe vera, so soothing, right? It's so soothing. But did you know that aloe vera can also help with constipation, making it easier to use the restroom? That's one of the things that most people will not talk about, and they won't bring it up, that that's an issue that they're having, but they will call you and tell you how happy they are with this product. I've had friends get in their car, drive to my house for this product for that reason, because it's so good. Carrots, I just love this. I mean, we've talked about asparagus and bananas already, and here's carrots, essential minerals, vitamins, and enzymes. We all know how good enzymes are, right? Like enzymes. We even talk about enzymes when it comes to our laundry, right? This is really helping things to move and make a change in bacteria. This is going to help, and it's going to aid in healthy digestion. And there's that beautiful little meadowsweet flower one more time with chamomile, and the meadowsweet working together to soothe and protect the digestive system. Those 2 ingredients, soothing and protecting the digestive system. So that's amazing. And of course, this one also has sea buckthorn, which we talked about a little while ago, and chamomile, which we talked about a little while ago.
My name is Daphne Merritt. I'm from Miami, Florida, and my experience with the product is with ice. I have stomach issues, and one morning I woke up and my stomach was bothering me. So I took 2 ice tablets and let them dissolve, and I laid down. And in a very short time, it was gone. And I couldn't believe it, because usually I have to suffer for a little while. So that's my story, and I'm very happy. I'm a retired law enforcement officer.
Doesn't that make you feel good to hear that it worked so quickly for her and that she didn't have to suffer? Her word, suffer. I love that. I love she didn't have to suffer. It makes it's so good. The other graphic here talks about how it works in 10 minutes or less for her, and that it puts healthy botanicals back into her body instead of medications. So true, right? And there's me. This is actually me talking about my food allergies. Um, so gluten, dairy, apples, cherries, anything with a pit in it, plums, peaches, and grow MLS, HPR, and ice have been so amazing that I'm able to eat dairy again, which is a big deal because being dairy free, casein for me, not lactose, but casein free, and being gluten-free is not an easy task. It's hard to shop that way. It's hard to find foods that way. So this has been so good. My husband is especially happy about it as a grocery shopper in our house. So I highly recommend giving some things a try. And seeing what will work. But for me personally, it was the combination of those four products together. So then we have MLS. Now, as you can see, I am highlighting this as a fan favorite. I mean to tell you, when you talk to someone who has used MLS, you know what they're going to tell you. Oh my gosh, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. And it's the second part of the gentle detox. It was HPR a minute ago and now MLS. And these products are just incredible, aren't they? Multi-spectrum, freedom of the pure body. These are fan favorites. They work on a healthy gut and microbiome and digestive processes, your intestinal toxins, tummy sensitivities, food allergies, and even a better mood. There you go. That sounds great. 19 ingredients. The first time I read this, I swear I thought I was reading a pumpkin pie recipe. It sounds so delicious. Thyme, ginger, cinnamon, turmeric, clove, licorice, chamomile, echinacea, artichoke, fenugreek, dandelion, coriander, cranberry, papaya, mandarin, grapefruit, black currant, ora blanco, and pumpkin seed. It does sound like a pumpkin pie recipe. Echinacea, a lot of times echinacea is talked about in terms of having a cold, right? Because it's an immune booster. You see it a lot in Maryland. That beautiful flower you see a lot in Maryland. Fenugreek seed helps with gut bacteria, helps to improve digestion. Papaya. Papaya is a natural enzymes called papain. That natural enzyme, I've even seen it sold by itself because it works so good, that enzyme does. Pumpkin seed and I've got the wrong, I flip-flopped the two graphics there, guys. I don't know if you see that, but pumpkin seeds are below and the ora blanco is above. So just so you know, that green fruit there is ora blanco. Ora blanco is a citrus and has been found to enhance hepatic detoxification enzymes, which aid in the body's natural detoxification functions. Natural detoxification. And then pumpkin seeds for its anti-parasitic ability. Wow. Anti-parasitic, antiviral, antifungal, and antimicrobial is what people have told us that they have experienced with this fan favorite. When people say, which is the one that I should take every single day, a lot of people like to take this particular product every single day.
2 months ago, I had an issue with my insides, especially on the left side of my belly button. Google it. And had to wait a long time to see a specialist. Took this for 7 days, and my issues are gone. I no longer need a medical scan for my medical issue because of these babies. Taste like lifesavers, and they are amazing.
I will tell you, her story is one of many where people have talked about they have seen quicker results with this product. My little puppy Danger is down there. She was 5 years old when I wrote this testimonial, and she would growl and cry when you touched her tummy or tried to pick her up. Bellyache, MLS to the rescue at my house. So I'm going to take a look at the questions again before we move into the dailies. There are 8 dailies that we're going to go through, and I'm going to go ahead and take a look to see what we've got here. Any questions that I can answer at the moment? See what we've got here. I never boil the water when I'm giving my dogs the when I'm giving my dogs the product, I use room temperature water and I drop the product into it and it just melts. And I'm talking a teaspoon of water, a very small amount. I don't even warm it up in the microwave, especially because I don't want to burn their mouths. Why is my name not on the meeting list? I don't know, Alice. I see you here though. I see you. That's honey. Linda's talking about honey. White mistletoe leaf is amazing. And yeah, PubMed has some great information about white mistletoe leaf. Can you take the heart if you're already taking blood pressure medicine? So of course, I would always recommend that everything you do, you run past your doctor. My husband does, but you should check with your physician. This is your body. You need to be self-responsible. But I will say to you that this is nutrition. So it's foods. So you would take in the food list of the ingredients in the HRT. There is no actual ingredient. There is no actual plant or stick or twig or leaf. And so, you know, that is what is there. It helped Linda McBee, the MLS did, with parasites from Lyme and papaya. She's talking about for eliminating parasites. Can you talk about the science behind this more specifically? Heather, let me know which specific product you are looking for, that you want the science behind more specifically. All of them. If you would like a deeper dive specifically into even more of the science, I will tell you that I'm going through each and every one of these and the testimonials, but there is additional science if you want even more by going to our Behind the Science videos with Mary Esther Gilbert, who is more of a medical professional and can speak more to medical specifics there. And she goes into really, really deep dives. There's a video with all 18 products, and there are individual products as well that you can go and take a deeper dive. It's Mary Esther Gilbert and Behind the Science. And you can definitely get an even deeper dive there. What makes this 100% absorbable? When it goes into your mouth, the way that this product is made, and when it goes into your mouth, it will break down in your mouth and go directly into the mucosal membranes in your mouth and go directly into your bloodstream. That is how this is working. It goes into your mouth. You're not chewing it. You're letting it melt. You can even put it under your tongue, and that has been known to work even quicker and make sure that they work really, really good and fast. And in the beginning, I also showed a comparison between digestion and absorption. There was a slide in the beginning. So if you watch the replay, you can check that out too. I get migraines, and the one that I use specifically for migraine specifically is HPY. A lot of other people have told me they've had benefits from STP and SLD as well. That's just my body being different than other people's bodies, right? Like no two bodies are the same. So you'll definitely want to try a couple of different choices, Alexis, to see what would be best for you as well. Okay, so we're going to go next up. Again, I'm making this disclaimer one more time. We're making no medical claims or guarantees. Every person has different DNA, and we do not know how it will benefit you. We are only sharing our personal stories. We are not medical professionals telling these stories. We're sharing specifically the benefits here. So this is the daily collection, and the daily collection has 8 products. They're hot priced at $25 wholesale, $50 retail, and there are 30 servings of the candy lozenge drop. Remember, I use that word interchangeably, lozenges in each and every box. So we'll talk about these right here.
I have had.
First up, I want to share with you this story from an absolutely amazing lady. She is using 4 of the dailies, and she's going to tell you her experience about these 4 products.
Amazing results from it. Unbelievable. Whew, I don't want to cry, but I'm telling you, it has helped me so much, because for the last couple of years, I've had no energy, no nothing. I've just been, waking up from day to day. But anyway, these supplements, supplements, the candy, and it tastes so good. They're so delicious. And I'm just so thankful to God that I was.
She said she was thankful to God that she was blessed to find out about these. Sorry it cut off there, but that's Diane, and she's had amazing results. So I love sharing her story because of it. First up is the award-winning Grow. Now, we won the 2020 #1 immune support product in 2020 for Grow, GRW, which is natural immune support. It is amazing. This is truly, between this and HPR, my absolute favorite ingredients, my favorite flavors. I love them. It helps to keep your body naturally active and alert and immune and vital. It's the #1 immunity booster on the market for viruses, colds, and everyday wellness. Oh, I just love this product. 13 ingredients inside. European olive, echinacea, astragalus, reishi mushroom, ashwagandha, balsam pear, aloe vera, cranberry, bilberry, pomegranate, rowan berry, husk tomato, and black currant. And of course, I can't go through all of those ingredients, but I will tell you, European olive has polyphenols. It's an antiviral, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant. Olive is absolutely amazing. And that would also include like olive oils, for instance, correct? But with this product, you're getting it in the actual product with those other ingredients all at one time. You will have a polyphenol in olive leaf that has been found to attack and neutralize viruses and bacteria. This was the second product I tried, and I have not missed a day since. Balsam pear, commonly called bitter melon, if you see it there at the bottom, is highly valued in Ayurvedic medicine. So it's one of those immunosuppressive, immunostimulant and immunosuppressive qualities. My understanding of balsam pear is that it is absolutely an all body, all over immunity product. This is what that is for, is balsam pear, bitter lemon. That's what it's for. Reishi mushroom. There are even companies that make coffee or drinks out of mushrooms because of how powerful antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, cardiovascular protective, anti-diabetic, and hepatoprotective. Well, that's a hard word for me to say, properties. And it also increases white blood cells. Now, getting back to my friend a few minutes ago, that was one of the reasons why Grow was so important for her, because of the reishi mushroom in there, right? Ashwagandha. Now, you've probably seen the commercials where they talk about ashwagandha as a standalone product, right? This is a product that people absolutely love. They will buy it by itself. They will use it. They will use it as an ingredient and use it as a standalone herb, a standalone product, because it works so good to stimulate the immune system as well as calm and focus. And then, of course, husk tomato, which is also called winter cherry, contains high levels of vitamin C and is an antioxidant for the immune system, and is good sources of phosphorus, iron, fiber, calcium, and vitamin A. But that product itself is so powerful with the vitamin C and is so good for virus and bacteria fighting. So that's a really great ingredient, along with all of the others like the cranberry, the bilberry, pomegranate, rowan berry, black currant. There's so many ingredients in that one. 13 ingredients in that one product. And then this was a visual of me showing you my hair. So if you wanted to grow your hair long, I use Grow and GTS from the beginning. You can see it right there. Oh, you're not looking. Okay, I'll show you next time. You can see the long hair there. There you go. Okay. My name is Julia Flynn Werre. I live in Maryland, and I have been in sales and marketing for about Well, recently, about 20 years, and I meet a lot of people. I'm constantly around people, but I also have an autoimmune disease. So I was really attracted to the Grow DNA drop. So it's called GRW, and what really pulled me there was the hope of immunity and some help with my immunity. That's very, very important to me. But what also struck me is that it could help my mood, it could help with my hair, it could help with my metabolism. And I'm here to tell you that I have not missed a day taking it every single day. I actually take it in combination with GTS, which is Get Strength for Stamina, which really supports my other autoimmune diseases as well. And I have really enjoyed what I've experienced from this product. It surprised me. I was not expecting any positive benefits, so it was clearly something that made me very, very excited and made me want to share this with others. So thank you for asking. That was me a long time ago. When I first was introduced to the product and how much I loved it. It had been about 2 months. Next up is GTS for Stamina and Strength. This is a product that athletes love as a pre-workout. Like, they love this for pre-workout. It supports natural energy, vitality, endurance, metabolism, muscle strength, workout, cardio building. This is one of those that really makes you feel great. I've used it for stamina from fibromyalgia, and I've used it for brain fog. And before I used BRN Brain, I used this product and I've loved it. And so does my mom, and she has MS and she has loved it for those reasons too. 8 ingredients. There's pineapple, which is the flavor. Pineapple, you probably have heard of, well, I'm probably going to say the name right. It's bromelain. I will have to look up the exact word and include it in the slide. And then gooseberry, which is rich in vitamins and minerals, magnesium, potassium, and it's really good at helping with maintaining your blood pressure and helping you to improve your sleep. So it's giving you that balance for stamina. Now, I will tell you, my personal experience with this was not a boost in energy like a caffeine boost. It actually gives you a long, stable stamina feeling. It's different. There's no caffeine boost. It's a stamina. I'm continuing to go, go, go. Water hyssop, which boosts brain function, memory, and focus. And Siberian ginseng. Ginseng, you've just probably seen that before. Definitely a Chinese medicine product that I've seen before for stamina, memory, mental focus. A lot of times this is prescribed to people who need to get a lot done and are feeling overwhelmed. And ginseng really helps with that and really helps to feel like you're more effective and you're taking action and getting things done. This is my friend, and when she used GTS, this is what she shares. This is Shannon. She says, I've been feeling just rotten, going to bed right after work and sleeping every chance I had. So after work yesterday, I grabbed one and popped it in my mouth. This is GTS. It's now been 15 hours and I have yet to get any sleep. I have, however, cleaned out the refrigerator, freezer, and the standing freezer in our garage, completed 3 loads of laundry, made dinner, and cleaned up the kitchen, broke down boxes for weekly recycling, and run errands. I probably would have gotten more done had it not been for the physical pain that she was dealing with from her teeth because she had had a tooth removed. These things are miraculous. Love that. NRM. Do you know anybody who has blood sugar issues? This is for glucose metabolism. Adjustments that it adjusts. How do I say this? Adjustments that promote proper energy production, healthy circulation, sustained alertness, cravings, diabetes, weight control, lowers blood sugar naturally. I am not a diabetic, and I don't have a blood sugar issue. But if I have too many sweets, if I eat a baked potato, or if I eat corn, or I eat something high in carbohydrates and don't eat high protein with it, NRM is my go-to. This is going to get your blood sugar back in balance, and it's wonderful and it works wonderfully effective. But if you know somebody who has any medical blood sugar issues, then you're going to want to talk to them about talking to their doctor and show them some of our specific stories of people who have those issues. I will tell you it has Garcinia cambogia, which is for maintaining blood sugar levels. Apple, which is high in pectin and is known to inhibit cholesterol and modulate blood sugar. My husband was recently diagnosed and he went out immediately and bought apples because that's definitely one of those things for blood sugar. Lychee helps to fight inflammation and oxidative stress and helps to reduce insulin resistance. If you're trying to lose some weight, that's a good one, right? And then gurmur leaf. That is commonly used in Ayurvedic and is one of the best plants for keeping your sugar balanced and as a liver tonic and digestive aid. These are such comprehensive products, right? It's not just the one thing you are thinking of. These do so many things, and there are 7 ingredients there. Now take a look at your screen because there aren't going to be any words on this, but you do not want to miss this graphic. I will share that with anybody who reaches out to me. It is someone who's taking their blood sugar and they're checking their numbers. And I don't know if you can see the writing at the bottom of the page there. It looks like the timeline for the video is interrupting that part of the graphic. The first one is a fasting blood glucose of 122. Second one is post-meal blood glucose 162. Then post NRM blood glucose 126, and last post norm blood glucose an hour later, and his blood sugar is down to 102. So he's showing you the screen. So we'll make sure anybody who wants to get that can. Now we have Power for Men and Power for Women, or Power Lemon and Power Apricot. Again, I definitely think that they are for both men and women. I talk about that a lot with my team. They help you to maintain and revive a healthful equilibrium and balance. When I first heard that, I thought it was for your mood, but it's actually for your actual balance when you're walking. And then Power Lemon can support vitality and libido, but also kidney, bladder function. These ingredients, you're going to love these ingredients. We'll take a look right here. So there are 7 ingredients in each of these. I think there's 6 in apricot and 7 in lemon. In the apricot, in the Power Apricot, it's going to help your mental well-being, mood balance, vitality levels, and hormone support. These are both hormone supporting ingredients. It also helps with adrenal fatigue, calcium, and iron levels. In Power Lemon, it's definitely helping people with kidney function and bladder issues because of the ingredients. It's the ingredients themselves. So in Power Apricot, you have Damiana. It's also in lemon. Damiana has been found for sexual health and function and libido for both men and for women, not just women, but both for men and for women. But it also does a lot of other things and is in other products that we have as well, because it helps you to feel more vital. Apricot is in the Power Apricot and is rich in vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. It's necessary for healthy skin, digestion, and overall well-being. And in Grecian times, the apricot fruit was considered the woman's fruit. And this was the fruit of princesses. And this was the food that people would use because it was so good for women and so good for us. And it's not just used to eat. You could use this topically. You could use the actual pit. You could grind it up. I remember years ago, there was an exfoliant. So throughout history, the apricot has been used for beauty from head to toe and the entire product itself. In Power Lemon is lemon. That's not in Power Apricot. The lemon is in the Power Lemon product and is known to increase blood flow and circulation, loaded with antioxidants and flavonoids, and may aid in improving sexual function. And I've heard many times, been told, that lemon itself is the highest energetic or energy functioning food, that when they do when they test foods for their energy, the amount of energy they contain, the lemon has the highest amount of energy inside of it, which I think is really, really cool. Then we have the fig, which is also in Power Lemon. It's rich in zinc and is needed for normal sperm motility. So if you know anyone who is doing anything where they want to be more effective, that would be what fig is. But fig, of course, also helps women too. That's not the only thing that a fig does, but that is why it's an ingredient in Power Lemon. And then both products have ashwagandha in them. That is known for, again, mental stability, calm, but it's also for fertility and youthful vigor. So it makes you feel younger and it makes you feel more vital and fertile.
Hey guys, Jason here. Just want to get on here quickly and tell you about Men's Power. It puts the go in the APL Go. Go get yours today.
I like what Jason said. Below Jason's video there is a testimonial from Jim. Jim says, my kidney function went from 41% to 62%. All my blood tests are normal and have improved, including blood sugar. No longer pre-diabetic. Kidney function rarely ever improves. Jim was using NRM, HRT, RLX, and Power Lemon. Jim, his doctor was astonished. That's the word that he used, astonished with his results from this product. And it was after a couple of months.
Hi, my name is Renee, and I am so excited to let you know about something that just happened. I am actually at a point in my life where I get hot flashes, and I got a really bad hot flash where I was at, and Tina gave me one of the powers, okay? A couple minutes later, feeling a little bit better, but she said that I should take two because it was really, really, really intense. So I took the second one, and I am here to tell you right now, within 15 minutes, I was 80% better. Right now, this is a couple hours later, I feel like a brand new person. So I am I'm telling you, nobody knows more about hot flashes than I do, okay? And I have never in my lifetime ever gotten rid of them just like that. So power.
That was Tina Malsum. So I will tell you that we talk a lot about hot flashes, but this product, Power Apricot, does help women of all ages, young ladies, even preteens, even tweens. I definitely have friends who have given these to their younger daughters and have really helped them out. It also helps women with PCOS as well as menstrual issues. This is an all-encompassing product. It also helps with adrenal fatigue, also helps with perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause. I know lots of women who've experienced all kinds of benefits from that. And Power for Men, same thing. This is not something to just boost libido and sexuality. So even younger people can benefit from this because hormonally, the ingredients are known to support hormonal balance. So that's what we're looking at here is balance and hormonal balance. Our best seller is RLX, and is also, notice the little green graphic there, is also in our green sample pack. So RLX was the very first product I tried. It is a very light banana flavor. It helps with mental calmness and relaxation. Definitely has a benefit for sleep, stress, anxiety. Some people don't notice so much of a sleep aid type of a feeling, but that they're just able to slow down and melt the stress away. Other people notice that it helps them to sleep, specifically to sleep. So it might work one way or another. Again, everybody's body is so unique. In this product, we have the passion flower, which is again for anxiety and could help with sleep also, but it's definitely for anxiety and calm. Banana with the tryptophan that we mentioned earlier. Chamomile, of course, is an anti-inflammatory, helps to calm down, helps you to feel more calm, more relaxed. If you've ever had any of those tea drinks, the teas that are for sleeping, a lot of them contain chamomile. And then ginseng. And a lot of people will say, well, how would ginseng be so good? Well, it actually is for focus and for managing fatigue. So it's not just about making you think more thoughts or make you more vivid or vibrant. It also can help you to be managing your fatigue and getting rest. And I just love Relax.
Hi, everyone. Miss Sarah here. I just wanted to give a quick testimonial about my son. I went and I got some supplements actually from Tammy and Steve because I was having a migraine that would not go away. That's a testimony for another time, but I had Relax in my house, and when my son, my 12-year-old son, who struggles a lot with math, started having one of his kind of cycles. A little bit of background, he would not be able to focus. He would get very anxious. He wasn't able to do his math very well. This was pretty constant, pretty much every day. And I just thought, I'm just going to give him one of these relaxes and see what happens. And it was immediate change. It was immediate. It was miraculous. I can't even explain it. My husband was shocked. And when he would get in these cycles, then sometimes it would go the whole day and he wouldn't eat and he wouldn't sleep. Interestingly enough, that day he ate and he slept. And we just aren't going back. It's the thing that it literally changed our life and Michael's school life in an instant. And it has only gotten better as time has gone on. And we're only probably about a week into giving him these things. We've also started brain now as well. And so I would highly recommend this product for anybody who has a child who struggles with school. We homeschool, so that's easier for us, but I would recommend it for any child struggling with anxiety or school.
This product is a bestseller and is in our green pack, as well as Slide, also in our green pack. Slide is an anti-inflammatory product. That's what the ingredients are that are contained inside. You have ginger, pear, Harpagophytum devil's claw, wild strawberry, and turmeric, as well as other ingredients too. It's actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ingredients. Ginger is to soothe joints and muscles. It's an anti-inflammatory. They even have ginger candy. Pear is the flavor. It's actually a minty pear. Sometimes it'll taste a little more mint, sometimes a little more pear. And that product is helps to improve athletic performance and recovery. So this is a great recovery product for athletes. Devil's Claw Harpagophytum is also an improver in your body's movement and physical movement, and it also is a potent anti-inflammatory. Same with wild strawberry, which also has nitric oxide scavenging activity. It's also for inflammation, and that's wild strawberries. And then turmeric, again, we talked about that just a moment ago with curcumin in it. With curcumin, turmeric is an ingredient that is specifically to detoxify the liver and also to reduce inflammation.
Yes. Hello, everyone. This is Greg Harrell. I just want to share this awesome testimony right now. Tina and I was sitting down right here in beautiful Mission Barbecue, and I was explaining to her some of the challenge I've been having with my nerves and degeneration of the nerves. And she was like, "Wait a minute, let me give you something." So she reached in her purse and she pulled out a slide, and she said, "Take 2." And I took 2. And normally when I'm sitting, 2 things that bother me a lot. That's when I'm sitting down longer than 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or I'm standing like right now for a long period of time. And she popped 2 of them in my hand and we just kept talking. Next thing I know, like half an hour went by, we kept talking, and I was like moving around, and I was like, wait a minute, normally my body started, tightening up and getting tired, and my shoulders and my neck, because they compensate for my back that's bothering me. I didn't feel that. And like now, like standing right here right now, after sitting for so long, the first thing is standing to adjust. And within 15 minutes, I didn't have that pain or that pressure that I normally feel. So let me tell you, it works. I'm a believer, and I can't wait to share and tell everybody.
Slide is definitely one that people love, and they love to take it with STP or stop, which helps calm occasional discomfort. It soothes nervous tension. This is one that a lot of people use for headaches. This specifically is also one that people will use for maybe a kind of an injury, as opposed to Slide, which would be for more of an ongoing chronic thing. This would be more for an occasional discomfort, but they do work beautifully together. 8 ingredients included, including cayenne, cherry, again, Harpagophytum, ashwagandha, and turmeric. So when you combine STP with SLD and RLX, you get an amazing cocktail. Those 3 work together, but they will work independently too. Cayenne pepper has capsaicin, which is beneficial for muscle discomfort. Cherry, which is for joint discomfort. Grapple plant, Harpagophytum, is an anti-inflammatory, as is ashwagandha and turmeric. All 3 of those are anti-inflammatories and help with pain as well. So there you are.
I just had shoulder replacement surgery, and part of my recovery includes this product from APL. They're little lozenges. They taste great. They're cherry. This one helps with the repair process, so it's perfect for me. And I use it as part of my therapy, and I recommend that you do too.
There we go. There you go. You hear it. You see it. So we've just gone through all 18 products, every one of them. Here's the full list. And again, what this isn't, it is non-habit forming, no gluten, dairy, allergens of any kind, no drugs. It's not a monthly regimen. It's not a shake or a meal plan, not a workout or a diet. We have made no medical claims. Every person has different DNA. We've made no guarantees. We don't know how it will benefit you. Each product is unique and will work differently on your body. We're just sharing our personal stories. We talked about the sugar in the beginning. And again, which hand would you choose, the right or the left hand? And we want you to not chew this, let it dissolve in your mouth. Please don't chew it. Safe for all ages as long as there's no choking hazard. Kosher, halal, gluten-free, non-GMO, vegan. Contains micro, macronutrients, and negative ion technology. If you have stayed with me to the end, wow, thank you so much. This was a marathon, and I appreciate you all so very much. I'm going to answer a couple questions, and then I'll turn off the recording, and we will answer live questions. So how does this make, how can this work? Does it make you sleepy? Just calms you down so you can sleep. Oh, well, everybody is different, Alice. So you want to make sure that you use the product and try it yourself. This is going to be something that you will definitely check out. But there are a lot of people, I'm sorry, Shelly Stannard asked the question, how does it work? How do you take it for anxiety without getting sleepy? Well, it kind of depends, and it depends on what's going on with you and what's happening, because it's for mental calmness. So it could help one way or the other, but I would definitely 100% try it out before, taking it when you were out, if you were concerned about that. For me personally, it definitely does not make me sleepy when I'm up, but if I have anxiety, it's helping with that specifically. For overall well-being. Matthew, thank you for the amazing question. A lot of people say for overall well-being that they like MLS. A lot of people say for overall well-being they like PFT or they like GRW, because everybody's body is so different. I will tell you that what you find for you will be different for you than it would be for me personally, because our bodies are so different, but I would try them out. MLS being for overall multi-spectrum support, GROW being an immune booster. ICE is an immune booster and is also for gut health. So a lot of people like that one. But for a daily product, a lot of people will use some of the dailies for that, or they will use the MLS and see how that goes. And things change. Things evolve. What I am currently using, some of them are the exact same as they were the very first time I used them. Some I've changed, some I've left behind, and some I've added in, and I've added them in daily or occasionally. So it's really going to be your body that tells you exactly what it is, which is great. Liver function. That was the HPR, Alice. That was HEPAR for liver. That was the one that was blue that tastes like peach. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off since those were our last questions, I think. And okay, great. Thank you. If you're on Facebook, we'll see you again next time. All right, everybody. You guys are troopers, hanging in until the end. Oh my golly. Let's see here. If you have any questions, if you'd like to know the answers to anything, please unmute yourself and I will happily, thanks, Rob. I will happily answer any questions that you have. I know this was a long one. I don't think I've ever done a live for over an hour ever. So it's a very long one. Does anybody have any specific questions for me?